Casanova two-time reaches out to his fans as well as friends for help in trying to prove his innocence after several co-defendants enter guilty pleas. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, the Casanova two-time situation is no different than some of the other federal charges that we see a lot of different rappers facing now. And with that being said, we have several big names such as Pooh Shiesty, NBA Youngboy, as well as Fredo Bang and Moo Wop and others from O Block currently facing federal charges. Even Youngin Ace is speculated to be looking at some type of racketeering charges or investigation being brought upon him and his crew. Now, Casanova, who's been locked up since last year, since he turned himself in, has reached out to his fans as well as friends. Now, remember, he was arrested along with 18 other people who were indicted in New York City, claiming that they had their hands in a lot of different things, racketeering being one of them. And they're saying that they were operating as a gang. Now, the gang that they're saying that they're a part of is the Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang, which is a set of Bloods in New York. Now, since then, as I said, several people have entered guilty pleas, including one person who was labeled as a godfather in this particular organization. Now, he ended up writing a long statement, and it was posted by his manager, according to the ending of this actual message that was posted on social media. Now, it says that this is a PSA for fans and very important friends. He says that he's been incarcerated for almost a year now, and he's exhausted remedies and spent a significant amount of money on legal fees to try to prove his innocence. He also will go on to say the charges against him are false. They don't represent or reflect the person that he is today. And he says that the courts as well as prosecutors is just using his criminal past to crucify him in court. He says that he's the same individual that went to City Hall as well as the projects with Erica Adams, who was a politician in New York, to speak to children and explaining them how all of the things involved in the gang culture is not the way of life. Now, he also says that he visited homeless shelters to feed people around the world, including making a trip to Africa. He donated to back-to-school drives, and not one of his good deeds are being mentioned or acknowledged in court. He's calling on all the great people with meaningful and powerful voices to help him in this matter. And he also goes on to say if there's anything you can do to help, whether it's contacting his attorneys to see that he played no role in the case or having a private investigator look into the actual role and not the alleged accusations against him. He also said any help provided would be a blessing because he feels defeated. One's past should not be the reason why you can't afford or succeed in the future. He also said no one should be held accountable for the crimes that they have already served their time for. In legal terms, is considered as double jeopardy. And he said, last but not least, happy birthday to him. Free him until they free him. He also would say, y'all know outside ain't the same without him. Now, he did list his lawyer's name as well as the address to their office and the phone number and fax number, as well as it was posted. Like I said, this message has been posted by the manager of, or on behalf of Casanova, by the manager of Casanova. I'm butchered the whole thing. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. That's why I get trying to read when I've been smoking. But at the end of the day, it seems like a lot of this pressure for Casanova to get some type of help, for one, possibly is coming because he's ran out of money. Now, he was signed to Roc Nation. We seen Roc Nation did do some things for Meek Mill, but I can't say in any other situation that I know of publicly where Roc Nation has helped out one of their own in the way. I mean, we do know that Jay-Z did help pay some of Wayne's taxes, and, you know, we've seen some things like that, but now Meek Mill is complaining about his record deal and where's his money. He's with Roc Nation. So we don't know if Roc Nation is going to help out financially with this particular situation or not. What do they have invested in? What do they have to gain, the win? You know, if they do put some significant amount of money, as well as pressure on prosecutors or lawyers to try to fight for him and prove that he's innocent. Possibly Roc Nation could know that it's all smoke and mirrors and Casanova is actually guilty of what he's being charged of. So that's why they're not willing to invest any money in his legal fees or helping him get private investigators to prove his innocence. That's one theory. Another theory is maybe at this particular time, you know, Rock Nation is who they are, and at the end of the day, Casanova has ran out of money and people copping pleas, and it's looking like he's going to either have to cop a plea, take it to trial, or whatnot, but it doesn't look like freedom may be in the cards for Casanova. We'll see, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm Amadi the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. Peace.